But it's a day that usually is a day meant to spend time with your family, not necessarily at stores. Of course, that changed over the years. That message is now surprisingly coming from a major retailer that is in no rush to change that, a policy it has adhered to for some 11 years now. BJ's Wholesale Club, the company's CEO, Chris Baldwin, joins us from one of his stores in, I believe, Northborough, Massachusetts. Sir, good to have you.
Neil, happy Thanksgiving. It's great to have you to be on your show today, and we appreciate the opportunity to speak to you and your audience.
Well, it's a very uplifting message, and happy Thanksgiving to you. You drew the line at this, in fact, long before there was this pell-mell rush to, be working, 24/7 right through the holidays, including on the holidays. You opted not to do that. Why not?
Well, in our view, Neil, it's really simple. There's a time and a place for everything, and we think Thanksgiving Day is a time and a place for our employees who work very hard all year long. It's time for them to spend time with their families, and for as long as I'm here, we'll be closed on Thanksgiving, and we'll ask people to come back bright and early on Friday morning to meet the needs of our customers.
And what time Friday morning are the lights on?
Awfully early. We'll open at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, depending on the geography. And in order to prepare, we'll be in a little bit before that.
Amazing. How do your employees react to this?
Something they've come to expect it from our company, Neil. We think it's the right thing to do. We have 25,000 hardworking associates who, as I said earlier, work really hard to meet the needs of our customers all year long, and they deserve a break just like we all do. And we think it's the right thing to do for them and their families, and they appreciate it. But I must admit, they also expect it at this point, because we believe it's just simply the right thing to do.
Now, I'm sure you have accountants, maybe they won't tell you this to your face, who crunch the numbers and say, boss, I mean, some of these other guys are open on Thanksgiving and they're making a lot of money, and we should consider it. You say what?
It's really simple. It's not the right thing to do. The math is easy to do, Neil. We could certainly make more money by opening on Thanksgiving, but we think there's a bigger opportunity here, and it's about creating an environment where people feel great about working for our company. And occasionally it's the right thing to do to just completely stop for a full day, and we think Thanksgiving is that kind of a day.
I do notice, and maybe you were sticking to this position, and a lot of your competitors and retailers in general are moving toward being open, right through Thanksgiving Day itself, that people began to reassess this, including many in your industry, to say, what, maybe not Thanksgiving Day or limited hours Thanksgiving Day. But it seems to be going the other way now. What do you make of that?
Something different people have different views to how they want to run their companies. We believe this is the right thing for our company. It's been that way for a long time. It'll be that way for as long as I'm here. And we'll stick to what we think is right for our really important employees.
Do you and your employees look forward to tax cuts? In other words, that tax cuts, I know they're in the offing here. There is this view, in the past at least, that people spend money before they get the money, that they're counting on them, and stores like yours would benefit from that. Is that true?
It is absolutely true. We believe the most important part of the tax conversation now in the United States is the ability to get a tax cut to the middle class working families that we work so hard to serve. Ultimately, the tax policy will help our company, we believe. We'll see how it all shakes out in the next few weeks. We also believe we can invest more in our company going forward with improved corporate tax rates. So the combination of benefits to employees and corporate benefits, I think, will be helpful to the economy.
Would you take advantage of the lower taxes your company would say, to say nothing of your workers? What would you do with that money or that savings? I mean, the hope is among a lot of people pushing this on Capitol Hill that you'll pour it back into your stores, maybe hire more workers, maybe open more stores. What would you do?
It's a combination of things, Neil, and candidly, we would spend most of it all back. And the opportunity we have in our company, because we feel great about where our business is today. Value retail works, and our business is healthy, vibrant, and growing. And with improved tax structures, we believe we could not only invest in our current stores at a higher rate than we already are investing, but we also have an opportunity to open even more stores than we're currently planning, which ultimately creates significant job growth in the economy.
All right. Well, Chris Baldwin, I'm sure you have a lot of grateful employees. I don't know necessarily if customers will be chagrined to find your stores closed again on Thanksgiving Day, but I think they'll be okay with it. Thank you very much for taking the time, and happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks, Neil.